Alright, if you might have seen on the clip where I talked about the next World Cup champions of 2018 Russia. No, I'm only joking, I didn't. But anyway, I'm here to discuss the next clip that I wanted to bring you guys. And if you haven't realized, yes, I'm back for the World Cup. It's going to be all good. In case you're wondering where I've been, you can probably check out the breakdown on Facebook and see all the good I don't know if we can swear anymore because the show goes other places. So good stuff that's happening over there in terms of me talking politics, but not the good stuff that's happening in the political world itself. But regardless, the World Cup's going on, so I'm just non-stop drinking and non-stop happy. My predictions going forward. I initially thought France. I think they've got a young team combined with some experience and stability. I think we saw the promise in the Euros 2016 that they had, but they couldn't get over that final hurdle against a team that were more organised and harder to break down. It's a World Cup. France initially piqued my interest, but I'm going to tell you what changed my mind. All this turmoil that's going on with Spain. Managers being changed because they're pledging allegiance to Real Madrid. They're going to go manage Real Madrid. I don't know why that's enough of a decision for you to sack the guy 2 days before the competition. But regardless, Fernando Hierro is coming in. Now, if you ever think of a man who's captain supreme, heart and soul of an outfit, and also a legend in the ranks, it's Hierro. The only other person I think you could get to manage Spain that's able to portray that same sort of image is maybe Raul or Iniesta, since he's on his way out in retirement anyway. We may as well just give him a job. But Hierro's a pretty good guy to get into that job, simply to do one thing, which is unite. That's why the Spanish Federation said that they made this decision, as they felt like it was going to divide the nation. Now, I hate Rangers as much as anybody else could hate anything in the history of the world. I hate Rangers as much as Donald Trump hates the truth. There you go, politics right into sports. How does it feel? So, but if Scotland ever, please God, just make it happen, maybe 2026, please. Scotland ever made a World Cup and the manager of Scotland says, I'm going to go manage Rangers after this. You know how little I would care about that? You know how much that wouldn't change my whole perception of the competition? So I don't understand why this manager doing this, regardless of whatever way you think it played out. It's not going to divide the country, I don't think, where Barcelona fans are going to be like, you know what, I'm not going to support my country anymore. Because guess what? He's going to go manage Real Madrid. I mean, Iniesta is the most beloved player in recent Spanish history. I'm sure Real Madrid fans still buy him a drink at the bar after scoring a World Cup winning goal. I don't think they care that he plays for the rival. So, but with all that combined, what I think is going to happen is it's going to, one, put pressure on Spain in terms of their media analysis and what people are looking at, but I think the players, I think they're going to react positively. And I fancy Spain, potentially, to maybe bring the trophy back home. Now, that's just my opinion. You guys, I'm sure, are flooding the feed with, oh, what about Belgium? Oh, come on. Belgium have been the Toronto Raptors for the past, 10 years? I mean, they've always, they've got talent coming in. They've got talent coming in. They've got talent coming in. The talent's been there. But I haven't seen a delivery yet. The last World Cup, they struggled against the US. I mean, come on. Great story about a fan I met who thinks the US is still in the tournament. Didn't tell him, because I kind of want him to turn up with the US top on to the next game. But either way, yeah, Belgium are going to be there or thereabouts. So are, in my opinion, Poland is a good sleeper team because they're organised. The tempo, if anything is to go by that game with Saudi Arabia and Russia, the tempo is going to be so high in this tournament that I think Poland could cause some problems to teams. But it's going to be the usual suspects. Germany, France, Spain. My dad's telling me Uruguay, not a bad shout either. I just think there's something about this Spanish team with the combination of the youth and experience. Something like when they moved, I think 2014 was the biggest kick up the butt they could potentially ever have. Was like, okay, you won some World Cups and some Euros, you look good, but that old guard is starting to move away. You need to bring in that youth and experience and combine them both and no longer rely on the tiki-taka style of Xavi and Iniesta football that got you so far. Everyone changes, the game's changing, defensive teams are gonna easily withstand that possession-based football like Portugal did in the Euros. So I now have changed my outlook on it. I thought France were going to be my pick. but I feel Spain might make a slow and steady move forward. As far as where my heart lies, I'm always going to have a soft spot for Sweden, not just because of Zlatan, but as you guys know, or even if you came into the channel as of recent and forgot who I was, Henrik Larsson's probably my favourite player of all time. And when you're Scottish, you need to just find a connection. I mean, I'm not going to support anyone but England, which most Scottish people do, but I'm just thinking, I got to have a connection to someone here. My buddies in New York are Australian. I could support them for the first 3 games, no offence. But I like Sweden. I like them as an outfit, and of course, Lustig still plays with them as well as a Celtic man. Either way, hit me in the comments, who's your sleeper team, who you think's going to win the competition, and as always, subscribe to TYT Sports, and I will be back. Wait.